Welcome back. In the previous part, we found a cursed laptop that melts people? Or turns them to gas? Or something very, very strange going on, as always, you know this series. So, anyway, we're back here. We got another set of events, so let's start outside. Don't want to do that. Start on Main Street. Yes. I just noticed the town actually, now I feel like, is there any way to hide these people? Like controls, let's see here. Event end, pause, close, speedy skip, remove, what is A? That's the issue. What is A? What did I put as A? No, I don't want to change that. What is A? That's the only issue, it's the B button. What's the B button? Oh, God. I got it right, and it doesn't remove them. After all that, it was completely pointless. I wanted to remove them. You can sort of see off to the bottom left, it's like the town is actually in a state how it was during the night. It's like got this crumbled aspect to it. When you get a chance, really quickly, look in the background. So anyway. Oh, it's you. I was walking into town with Rottie when a girl got in our way. Oh? This girl stood in front of us, as if she owned the place. She was glaring at me, as she began to try and size me up. What do you want? So you're the new kid who stood up to Vina. Yeah, what of it? I was immediately annoyed at the sound of Vina's name, so I responded coldly. She seemed unfazed by my response. I'm Elizabeth Paris, alright? You and I are after the same thing. I'm officially granting you a special invitation to join the Elizabeth clique. Okay. That's so. I'll have to decline. What the? She was very surprised. I don't think she anticipated me rejecting her. This is our first time meeting. It boggles my mind that she would have so much confidence to ask me something like that. Elizabeth, what's gotten into you? I never heard of this group of yours. Well, I've been planning it for a while. I was just waiting for the perfect time to organize. Now that Vina's gone, it's my time to shine. It's time I finally bring honor to the Paris family name once again. Again? Do you come from some lineage of fallen aristocrats or something? Sorry, but I'm really not interested at all. That's not true. We're not fallen, just temporarily split up due to some financial difficulties. Sounds the same to me. Now, silence, you commoner. Anyway, I really would like to get out of this dull, unrefined town already. To do so, I need as many merits as possible for when I return to the Paris family. You sure are passionate. So annoying. Elizabeth didn't notice how annoyed we were becoming and continued her speech. Listen to me. You will not regret helping me. When we revive my family name, you will be the recipient of many rewards. I already said I'm not interested. Elizabeth, being persistent with someone you've only just met will not cause them to act in your favor. You two don't get it. Fine, I'll end this with just my introduction today, but I haven't given up on you, Mai. So that's the daughter of a noble. Although her demeanor is noble, she seemed like an average student in the way she stormed off. She said she wanted to leave this unrefined town, but it seems like she fits right in. Now, she's still young. She's just homesick. Rottie said this while an upset Elizabeth was still in view. Even still, it's impossible for her to bring honor back to her family while she's here. Would you agree, Rottie? Sort of. It's also just that she doesn't seem to be someone who would give up concerning something like that. She's homesick, huh? I can empathize with where she's coming from, but I have no intention of helping her out with her reckless plan. I hope she got that you're not interested. Same. I have more important things to take care of anyway. If we get the chance, look in the background. Look at the town. It is very much that case of, it is destroyed. It is, well, not destroyed, it's dilapidated. There is rubble in the road. There is odd things with this place. So if you get the chance, like, quickly look in the background. Right, we didn't really get a chance, did we, there? Like, stuff looks cracked, but that looks normal from what we could see. But it's like, I want to see the road. But anyway. Blah! I heard a strange voice as I noticed something against my feet. An apple. Oh, it's hers. Looking towards where the apple came from, I noticed a girl in our uniform trip, headfirst into the floor. It must have fell when she tripped. Oh no, all the way over there. Rochi and I picked up a few apples that came rolling by us. See, here it looked fine. There wasn't too much destroyed or anything. We asked her if she was okay. She seemed to be writhing in pain when we approached her. Here you go. Are you hurt? I'm fine. I'm just feeling really embarrassed. She blushed and rubbed her forehead as she looked up. Rochi greeted her calmly. Hi, Makoto. Hello, Rochi. So what are you doing here? Shizu asked me to run an errand. Hope the apples aren't bruised. Oh, they will be. They will be. Makoto looked sad. Rochi offered to help, but Makoto gripped the paper bag tightly and showed no signs of giving it to her. You're hurt, though. No need to overdo it. This is nothing. We can help you with shopping if you want. Don't worry about it. I have more errands to run afterwards, so I'm good. Even though it must have hurt for her to walk, she really didn't seem like she was going to accept our help at all. I can't just lay here. Anyway, later. She left. She's running with her hurt leg. She's really stubborn. We offered to help. She has the tendency to push herself like that from time to time. I'm worried. Hope she won't trip again. Rochi sighed. Well, if she says she's fine, then she's fine. Let's go. I patted Rochi's back and urged her to move on. Seemed like she was still worried about Makoto, though. Mai? If you ever see her, take care of her, okay? Okay, when I see her. Judging from how she was just now, I'm sure she wouldn't take it, though. Even though she was being treated like an errand girl, a sense of duty was impressive. Still, I let out a sigh. Again, I want to see this town. During the day, properly. Begin. See, this area looks okay. Just, where am I? Rochi isn't there, or here, or anywhere. I walked aimlessly. As I was looking for Rochi, I realized I didn't even know where the dormitory was from here. I shouldn't have wandered around so much. That's... Oh, I'm glad. I think it's a student. I should be able to make it back now. Hey, can you tell me how I can get back to the dorms? Of course. You got lost, Yeah, I lost sight of my friend and, well, here I am. Oh, I see. I know I'm not used to being here yet, but I couldn't help but feel embarrassed about this and just covered it up. I would have looked for the church that you know, because it's quite high compared to other buildings around. Like, see if you could get like this tower, this clock tower up here. Maybe get to the top, look around, see where the church is that you know. Head there. That simple. After she thought about it, the girl smiled. I'm just about done with my errands anyway. We can head back together. That would be nice, thank you. I'm Mary. You are? Mary introduced herself as we began walking together. Mai Toyama. I just moved here. I see. It's nice to meet you, Mai. If you're new around here, I'm sure your friends must be a little worried. We can take a shortcut. I'm sure your friend made it back already. What's the matter? You just seem like a really nice person. A lot of people in the dorm seem to have a twisted personality, so meeting a normal student feels a little disorientating, and the most suspicious to me. The one that's most like, what's wrong? What are you hiding? You really helped me out here. Thank you. I wasn't doing it for you. I mean, if you got lost out here, you'd be a lot of trouble to the townsmen. Don't take it the wrong way, okay? I see, she's a typical tsundere. It's impressive how much she embodies those traits. How did you get all that from that? I just want you to understand. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Alright. I wanted to laugh, but I saw that Mary was blushing, so I refrained. Mai! Oh my goodness, I'm so relieved. I thought you were back at the dorms, but I couldn't find you. I was so worried. As we arrived back at the dorms, it seemed that Rotti had been waiting at the entrance for a little while. I'm sorry to worry you. I'm just glad I ran into Mary. Everything's okay. I explained how I ran into her, and we became friends. She sighed with relief. I see. I'm glad you could be there for her, Mary. It's not a big deal. It was on my way home. Oh, really? Didn't you say that you were going to go shopping today? You didn't buy anything. Uh-oh. Mary blushed at Rotti's question. But you said you were done with your errands. I couldn't just leave you alone if you were that far from the dorms and lost. It wouldn't have been right. Mary was a little shy about expressing this, mumbling her way through her words. Thank you, Mary. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I smiled a little bit, humoured by the fact that she just refused to be complimented. Rotti, of course, chimed in at once. Hey, I appreciate you helping Mai out, but she's mine, okay? You can't steal her from me. What? I didn't even mention that I like her or anything like that. You admit it. Anyway, I'm going back to my room. Later, girls. Yeah, later, Mary. Let's head back to our room, too. Okay. Rotti pulled me away, and I thought about Mary. Her ears were super red. She was tsundere through and through. I couldn't help but giggle. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's do the second floor. Mai, watch out. Huh? Ah! Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? My mind was elsewhere as I walked, and I bumped into a girl. Yeah, I'm fine, sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Are you hurt at all? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Felt like it was my fault. This girl cut me off before I could apologize and instead began to apologize to me profusely. You don't have to apologize that much. I wasn't paying attention either. It's alright, Mercy. Mai wasn't paying attention. Besides, don't be afraid to stick up for yourself, Vina isn't here anymore. You're safe to do that now. I'm just, in my head, I'm just still constantly trying to make connections to the first game. It's like, it's possible that these guys are Ludens. Possible. Well, the girl laughed it off. Rotti gave her a concerned look as she avoided eye contact. She feigned a smile, running away moments later. Who was that girl? She's so creepy. She's Mercy Lou. Or Louis. Probably be Louis, wouldn't it? Mercy Louis. She wasn't always like that. Rotti sighed. What do you mean? What happened to her? She just changed after being bullied by Vina. She doesn't really show her emotions anymore. The most she'll get is the occasional fake smile. Sure, she figures it. If she just stays out of the way of people, she won't be a victim anymore. You see, people really change after being the focus of a bully's attention for a time. I don't know if I understand completely, but it's a pity nevertheless. Has holding her feelings on the inside been the only way she's been able to get by? Will she live her life according to others? I feel like that's wrong, but I also understand not everyone is strong enough to stand up to bullies. Mercy, huh? Wonder what she's really like on the inside. Alright, let's go to the cafeteria. It's packed. Maybe we got here too late. Rotti and I were looking for an empty table. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. As I had that thought, I scanned the room and saw a girl sitting by herself. She was reading a book. I don't think I've seen her before, though. Rotti, who is that? Oh, that's Collette. Collette Sheldon. As you can see, she is a lover of books. Rotti smiled through her answer. She keeps to herself a lot, but why don't I introduce you? Rotti led me by the hand to Colette's table. She didn't have to do this, but oh well. I already felt bad for bothering her while she was in the middle of reading, but Rotti didn't seem to mind. Hi, Collette. Colette's eyes rose from the pages she was reading and were set upon us. They looked increasingly uninterested. Rotti, what do you want? I just wanted to take a second to introduce you to our new dorm mate. Say hello, Mai. Roddy pushed me forward, forcing me to stand right in front of Collette. Hi, I'm Mai Toyama. It's nice to meet you. Collette Sheldon. Pleasure. After our quick introduction, Collette went right back to her book. Had nothing else to talk about. We'll be on our way now. Roddy nodded as she couldn't handle the awkward silence. Before we left back to our table, I noticed at the cover of the book that Collette was reading. Pascal. She's studying programming, but that's a pretty niche book for you to read here. What? Collette looked up right away. Her eyes seemed to change colour, unlike before. You know programming? Yeah, of course. Guess she's never met anyone here who knew about programming. Her face lit up. Really? That's so exciting. It's Mai, right? Would you have time? I want to talk to you about a few... Collette stopped short. Her eyes jumped to the entrance. The head maid was calling for her. Oh, do you have to meet with Shizu? I totally forgot. Let's talk sometime soon. Later. Again, just trying to figure out, like, the technology level here, because it's like... It's all coming back to Roddy is the one who doesn't understand this stuff, doesn't know about this stuff. But there was also that place we went to previously where it's very much like, okay, other than laptop, it was very, very, very old tech. It's like, Like, I don't see any light bulbs here or anything. There's candles. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Collette picked up her book and ran right towards the entrance. I thought she'd be a quiet one. I guess I was mistaken. What? That's so bizarre. I've never seen Collette look so excited. Really? I couldn't care less. She must have really liked you. Oh, and that programming stuff? Looks like you have some common ground. But what if you start spending more time with her? What are you mumbling about? I'm going to leave you here. Wait for me, Mai. Don't leave me! If only Roddy could be as collected as Collette. Who to go with first? Let's go with the blue hair. That's how we shall know her, blue hair. Oh, hi, Roddy. I was walking down the hall with Roddy and a girl approached her. The girl very casually put her hand on Roddy's shoulders. Then she looked at me, tilting her head. You don't look familiar. Are you a new student? That's right. Her name is Mai. Roddy waved at me to continue. Mai Toyama. I'm Roddy's roommate. I'm Charlie Parfait. It's a pleasure. Sure. We finished our bare-bones introduction, and Charlie stared at me. What is it, Charlie? Okay, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. Mai's mine. That's not why I was staring. Felt like she's carrying some kind of darkness inside of her. Her direct, nonchalant opinion rubbed me the wrong way. That's one way to make an impression. Yeah, how dare you say that to Mai? Mai. My. Oh, my. I apologize. I didn't really mean anything by that, honest. Oh, well, the music's back, so I'm sure everything's fine. I was just considering that you have such a peaceful beauty about you, but your inner darkness casts a shadow on it. What a waste. Charlie laughed through her apology, and I didn't appreciate her being so rude in her forwardness. Your apology isn't helping. Is that so? But hey, I feel like that side of you is also part of your charm. That's better. I know, right? You have such a good eye, Charlie. Although, I don't know how I feel knowing that other people know what makes Mai so attractive. Ugh, what are you even talking about, Roddy? I rolled my eyes at Roddy pouting. I don't know what about it was entertaining, but Charlie laughed. I feel like we can be good friends, Mai. Let's be friends. I thought about it. She extended her hand to me and I took it. Maybe, if I feel like it. Okay. She shook my hand eagerly. Her eyes seemed very sincere and practically smiled. She's got a big mouth, but I don't think she's a bad girl. Again, it's just I'm leaning towards Ludens at this point. It's just that... the oddness about them, if that makes sense. It's reminded me of the Ludens. Have you two seen Victory? Chitsuba asked me This as I was walking down the hall. She seemed to be asking everyone she walked past. I haven't seen her today. Are you looking for Victory again? Must be hard for you, Chitsuba. Yeah, she promised me we'd hang out today, but she always walks off. Come to think of it, I feel like I've never seen Chitsuba happy when it comes to Victory. I've only seen her running around, making sure no one's taking Victory from her. She's always looking for her. Why do you like Victory so much? She's my sunshine. I asked because I began to feel sorry for her, but Chitsuba answered in a surprisingly loud voice. Sunshine, come to think of it, I never asked how you two got to know each other. Roti seemed super interested, and Chitsuba slowly opened up. The reason I'm here is because I was an unwanted child. I mean, most children are? When I came here, I never imagined anyone would want me. I feel like no one cared about me. I was invisible to everyone. Oh, further than that, okay. Into the actual realm of you're actually a grown child, nobody wants you, got it, rather than unplanned pregnancy, yeah. But Victory was different. She said she needed me. She was very affectionate with me, taking my hand and saying, I'm glad you're here. I was so happy. I finally met someone who accepted me. That's when I made the decision. I'm going to be with Victory forever. I don't want to part with her even a second. I would do anything to keep it that way. Chitsuba seemed lost in a daydream as she finished her story. Her voice resounded with the bliss she was in. But also, the way she talks about it so passionately, it's a little scary. I see. If you really feel all those things, I'm sure Victory will understand someday. I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to go look again. The air feels a little lighter now. Chitsuba has a particular way about her that makes it feel so heavy. I sighed and Roti smiled, as if to gently agree with me. So, are they going out? I thought they were. Seems to be very one-sided. Seems hard to keep Victory in one place. I just hope it doesn't become a problem. I don't know why, but I keep getting a bad feeling about it. For me, it's that bad feeling of like, if Victory ends up like Vina. Let's end the day, everyone. Hey, Roti. Seems like the headmistress Midra and the maids went out earlier. Something up tonight. I was there lying on my bed, stuck in thought as I asked Roti. Tonight is the eve of an all-night worship. Okay, that's very, On this day, the adults all go to church and pray until the morning. I see. Sounds excessive. Why? They don't force the students to join, though. That means tonight, no one will be at Wordsworth? I looked at the clock and it was 11 p.m. Then maybe there's something I can do. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Hey, Mai. Whoa, don't just come in. It's all good. She lay next to me facing down and seemed to want to talk. So, what do you want? I wonder how Shina saved you so quickly. I think she followed us. She seemed pretty knowledgeable about the bomb. Oh. I wonder if Shina is... What do you think, Roti? What if she's a government spy? Way to jump to conclusions. Not that it was completely implausible. It was Shina. She piqued my curiosity. I'd have to find out. No, not at all. Okay. Don't be rude, Mai. I might be right. It's hard to think a maid would know anything about a bomb. Oh, I know. Maybe she's in the Secret Service. They work for the government too. Besides, that was no bomb. It totally is. Well, even if she was a spy, if the dawn wasn't so suspicious, then she wouldn't be here. There's a saying that there wouldn't be smoke where there isn't fire. If they're innocent, then they could just be proud. Actually, I think my mother has something that she can't even tell me. It's like she has a split personality sometimes. Lately, tons of girls are finding a foster family or disappearing too. I see. So, Roti, you think that there's a chance that Wordsworth has some big secret? Yeah. I mean, clearly it does. Clearly, there's something else going on here, but... what? No idea. Then why don't we look into it? Huh. Where? My mother keeps her office locked. I meant where Shina lives. Who is that maid? If we find out, maybe it'll lead to more. Plus, if Shina happened to be a spy, then I bet she had some info on Wordsworth, which we can take for ourselves. And for me, I want to see the cursed laptop. I'm sure she has it at her home. I'll go even alone. But how about you, Roddy? Yeah, I'm going. I'm curious too. The adults are all gone for prayer tonight. A perfect opportunity to sneak out. Then as soon as we get ready, let's set out. The midnight hour. Hey Mai, who's this Shina anyway? I don't know, but something tells me she isn't typical maid. Hey, typical maid. Rotty? Bet you anything she's a world-renowned spy. Sure. Right, let's see about the camp though. Because we don't want...
a save point.
I know.
Let's rest a moment.
A moment? Oh, I don't know about that. Hey Rotty. You've been following me calmly, but doesn't this creepy town scare you? Nothing scares me. Sometimes I envy how oblivious you are. Meanie, look who's talking. You always sneak out of the dorms. How's that different? I just want to find Sanae. Oh, right. What she's doing is for Sanae. What's wrong? You haven't responded. It'll be okay. You have me. We're in this together no matter what. Right. I'll have to call in that favor sometime, Rumi.
Let's head out. Oh, a save point.
I know, I was just there. Right, so let's see where we're meant to be going. There's clearly a place to go down there. Is there any way to, like, fast travel? I have a suspicion that that's what the phones are for. I think Shina's home is this way. Okay, Rotty. I'm depending on your memories. Mai, Shina's home means the bomb is there, right? It wasn't a bomb. I know something close to an explosion happened, so it still doesn't change the fact that it's dangerous. But I want it. Why would you want such a dangerous thing? Even if you take it, it'll just explode, no? Well, you see, I actually think I have a hunch. If it goes well, I don't think it'll explode. Really? How do you mean, Mai? Sorry, that's still a secret. At least until we get the laptop. Gosh, so many secrets. You're such a meanie. Now. I'm sure you'll find out soon. I actually trust Rotty a lot. But even then, I can't tell her right now. Then please tell me later, Mai. Okay, I got it. I gave her a half-hearted response and gripped the USB in my pocket tightly. This can lead to something. Where did this USB really come from? What?
The shadow matter.
Hello.
This isn't good.
Nope. Even that's running away. Wait, what? Like, oh god, no! If the monsters are running, that's an issue. Even the monsters are running away. What does that mean? Have I escaped it?
That's...
Just that, these spider things still. It's just weird. Anyway. Ugh. It's the orange barrier. There's a mysterious wall here. And we can't go through. Can't be helped. Let's look for a different path. Mai, leave it to Rotty. Leave it to you? What are you going to do? You're like this kid... What? It's just how she's like, I got a pointy stick. I got this pointy, I'm gonna stab it. You're like this kid that's been sticking to me. Could lift us over. Do you feel like? Come on, trust me a little. Well, like that's what it's saying. Alright. Then I'll leave it to you, Roddy. Yeah, leave it to me. And she was never heard from again.
Roddy, do it.
I mean, I did
go.
accidentally entered the battle and was like, well, just cutting that out. And then there's actually an enemy we haven't done before, so gotta keep it in, I suppose. Okay, so should check what
Its
things
weakness
are.
is...
Your weakness is sun, stars, moon. All three. All three. Okay, so let's just go with all three. Boom, boom,
All
boom.
right.
We've got all three from the looks of it, but are you all three on the same one? I think I've got them all in that. In the little circles. We shall see.
Eat this! Ha! Yeah! Go away!
Yeah! Here I go!
Powers overflowing!
Nah, I think I missed one, but that's fine.
I can use this!
It's still dead.
Disappear. Let's hurry ahead already.
Level
Yes!
up!
I've gotten better! Roddy, do it.
Jump!
Whee! Bug skill Rotty. This can be used on specific bugged walls and floating floors. By going up to a circle and pushing X, which is square for me, you can jump through bugged walls and floors.
Roddy, do it.
No, don't do it. I mean, got other things to do right now. Let's see here. There's a wall over there. It's just weird because it's like we have been here before, but where did the wall come from then? Who put the wall there? That's most interesting.
No! Go away!
I mean, it's forcing this thing. They're forcing me in certain directions. That's what's suspicious about that.
Roddy, do it. There's a PC here. So, do you know where Shina lives?
I think so. Only one of the maids' quarters was open before she moved in.
It has to be there. Let's go.
Wait, Mai! Something's here!
I mean, at first I was like, oh, it's a little girl. And then it's like, I don't see a face.
A monster!
It snarled as it inched towards us. It's got no face.
Looks like we've got no choice but to fight.
It doesn't have a face.
Oh, do we have to?
Roddy, watch out! It's coming!
Okay.
What pressure?
I'll do this!
Alright then. So
I'll look at the
search
information.
Laughing Mary. Any much moon? Okay. Which one was moon? So we want stars. Let's go with a Lacknish.
All right. Good.
Should really check the
Yeah. Yeah.
thingies on the floor
Fly!
before I start blasting
I'm
things
powered
all
up.
over the place.
I'll do my best.
So what was it? That wasn't. No. So is it just those ones on the floor? Because it looks like there's different colours. Is there any way to...
Lucky!
Oh, I pressed auto.
Bang!
Just wondering if like there's a way to like switch between the different types, because it's definitely a green one. I'm assuming all these blue ones are the same.
What is it?
Well, it's
Did
dead
you
anyway.
see how well I did? That was close.
Yeah. I think the coast is clear.
Mai, look!
We entered Shina's room and immediately found what we were looking for. The so-called cursed PC wasn't even hidden. It was placed out on a table. For some reason, though, the PC reacted to us entering and exited sleep mode. From a shut position, the monitor started to emit a red backlight.
Does it really hold all the world's information?
I mean, careful, you might get melted. Although I did notice, like, there's... over there, if you look at the sort of curtain... I'll zoom in, actually. I'll do a little zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about there. They look familiar, don't they?
Is that even possible?
Roshi and I both looked at the laptop before we exchanged a worried glance. Got back to when that man randomly gifted me my old laptop. I was trapped in a confined space. I craved a glimpse of the outside world. Hence why my PC became my lifeline. I learned how to navigate the internet and learned how to hack. At the time, I had no idea hacking was frowned upon. It was just a skill, one I used at every opportunity until I got better at it. One day, I infiltrated a server for a video game developer called Enigma. Uh-oh. There, I saw something out of a dream, a world teeming with color, lights, and magic. This does look familiar. I had never seen anything like it. I was inspired by its design, so I kept digging. Never wanted to leave. I see that place, I'm like, spider. But the dream didn't last long. Either I had let my guard down, or the failsafe ejected me. Eventually, I was disconnected from the program. No matter what I tried, I could never regain access to it. That's not all. All of the local data I had saved from the server was wiped as well. All that remained was a strange file that I couldn't open. It was titled worldskey.oo. What was that data for? All I had was a text file with a message left in it. When the time comes that you can access this file, I'll see you there. Free yourself. The words were etched to my mind. Since then, I never let that file out of my sight. It was a key that connected me to the outside world.
Mai, what are you plotting?
I had the USB stick. Oh, well. Well, okay, I'm going to end this part here, and in the next part we'll see about pursuing one of these. Because you damn well know that one's going to be the death end. You damn well know it. So we'll have a look at that in the next part. Ta-ta for now.